Are you done?
Hey yo, what is happening guys, this is the coming at you with another video. So today we are going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, because my god, there's a lot to actually talk about. And yeah, it's quite a bit. Maybe I missed a few stuff here and there, maybe I didn't. You guys will let me know in the comment section, because you guys are always very nice to point out my flaws, which is the best type of comments. But without further ado, let's just dive straight into this ginormous amount of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory news. So basically, Tetsuya Nomura actually went and did some interviews around different game magazines such as Game Informer and all that good stuff for Mitsu. And yeah, let's just check those out. First off, we have this. So this is from, of course, Cage Insider. A Game Informer interview Hazama, Suzui, and Nomura about Melody of Memory. So Game Informer recently had the chance to speak to Cage series producer Hazama, and Kingdom Hearts series director Nomura, and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory co-director Suzui about how the upcoming rhythm game action game came to be, and why Melody of Memories is a part of the main franchise and not a theatrical spin-off, similar to that Final Fantasy theater spin-off thing, which was pretty nice actually, and what Kairi's role is in Melody of Memories. And then they said this: when it comes to how they decided to approach melding the game's mechanics of Kingdom Hearts as the long-running story to a rhythm game, this is what Suzui had to say. We wanted to incorporate those fun elements of play and make sure that we are leveraging the game mechanics of the original game, as well as bring in Kingdom Hearts stylish action and incorporating the rich story behind it, especially the world setting that we've established in our series titles. We asked, how do we leverage and keep the integrity of that? That was our foundation of approach. From there we thought, okay, so we're going to build this from the ground up, and we're going to bring this a brand new title. That's why we decided we're going to change up the name, and we weren't going to carry the Theatrum title. We thought it would be appropriate and proper to have in the Kingdom Hearts name. That's how we moved along with the development of it. We all had the same understanding amongst our team members, and this is not a Theatrum game. Nomura also felt that way, so he came up with a really nice name for the title and a nice key art as well, and we kind of expanded from there. So the name and the key art factor actually came into play first, which is very interesting, all things considered, for a game when it first comes out, or first in a thought bubble. So this is another aspect for Kairi's role. So when asked about Kairi's role in Melody of Memory story, Nomura discussed how Kairi serves as a narrator as she reflects on the past of Kingdom Hearts. So she is the narrator. Apparently Chirti was supposed to be the first option, but then they changed it, which is again interesting. So Kairi is going to be our storyteller, so to speak. What she is doing reflects upon the previous iterations of the history of the narrative. She's going to be talking about all of what happens within Kingdom Hearts, and she's going to bring you through the story. And so her positioning, I'm afraid we can't delve too far into detail because it will be quite a bit of a spoiler, says the man who showed us the final trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. Good man. that's really something, Nomura. And she is relevant to a very big part of the plot. But what she does tell through her recollection is not just the experience that she went through, but all the experiences that her allies and party members had experienced through the story as well. And once we go through the story and recollection and beyond that, we start to see the timeline that will connect to the future. The game story is not as long as the regular Kingdom Hearts games, and Nomura is quick to emphasize that the events through though there is new story in this game will not significantly move the plot forward. Fans will be given a chance to see things from Kairi's viewpoint after Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind and give a glimpse into her past. So we may actually find out more about her grandmother, what happened maybe to Destiny Island, what happened after Kingdom Hearts Remind, and is she gonna meet Yozora? Is she gonna meet the Master of Masters, who we all know by now? It has to be Nomura. If it's not Nomura, then I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. So next we have the PlayStation blog from Japan, the PlayStation blog Japan, and is more key pointed, not fully interviewed, like not fully translated, but the key points are here. So this is from Antifa Lockhart, so huge shout out to Antifa Lockhart, and also of course KH Insider. So right here, Hazama and Suzui have been wanted to do the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game for many years and have pitched it to Nomura several times over the years. Unsurprising, we all wanted that actually. Nomura felt there was a noticeable divide between Kingdom Hearts 3 and the rest of the series and wanted to use the new rhythm game as a sort of ambiance for the best moments of the series, which is interesting. So he's using this as just, you know, just to be there, but also connect to everything from Kingdom Hearts 3 to the next installment, which I like. Melody of Memory was developed as an action game as well as a rhythm game, with the original staff supervising and animating the characters as it played like a Kingdom Hearts game, even though it is totally a different genre. Yes, so we know that within this game there's still fighting mechanics, but you're doing it to a beat, which is nice. Then we have the next stuff. So Disney characters are unlocked on the field by hitting special items, and they join your party as a guest for a limited time. It is possible to unlock King Mickey this way. Very interesting. I wonder if they give more stat boosts and more stuff, like they'll also hit like a lot of points and raise your points, which is pretty nice. The difficulty level in this game are more suitable to different play styles, with the amount of work the player has to do coordinating to their own input within the buttons. So there is 3 difficulties. There is beginner, normal, and proud. There is no critical mode, but maybe that'll come in a patch, so that'll be pretty cool. There are over 140 songs. The team wanted to choose evenly from the game, but since Kingdom Hearts 3 was being developed around the same time, the amount of songs for KH3 are less, which is understandable. I'm alright with that, to be fair. Nomura didn't want this game to add nothing to the series, so a new short scenario was written for Melody of Memories. It's gonna be connecting to the rest of the future series, from what I've read and believe. Nomura is aware that some people believe the hooded figure in the trailer was Master of Masters because the game's character shares the same name of the acronym, which was what he wanted. Like I said, Nomura is the freaking Master of Masters, my guy. He has to be. He has to be. Game development is in its final stages, which is good, and Nomura hopes to continue to appeal to the broad audience because of the success of Kingdom Hearts 3. People who skipped games can feel caught up as Kairi narrates the story so far in Melody of Memories. So, from what I understand, that is new players can also play this game, like people who only play Kingdom Hearts 3, and Kairi will narrate the entire saga, which is interesting. Not really something I would have thought, but I'm sure they'll implement this in some good ways. The last stuff of the interviews, then I'll go into like the screenshots. I'll only show a few because there's a lot. Famitsu. So Famitsu, Kingdom Hearts interview reveals no plans for DLCs, no secret endings, and more. Famitsu spoke to Kingdom Hearts series producer Hazama and the series director and co-director, of course. In the full translation, of course, again, Antifa Lockhart. The Theatrium team, he wanted a Kingdom Hearts game for some time, and proposal began about 5 years ago. So about 5 years ago, 2015, I would say, they were saying let's make a video game about Kingdom Hearts music. Very interesting. Special attention has been paid to make this game feel like an extension of the rest of the series, from character animation to the sound of the cursor. Oh, the sound of the cursor is one of the best sounds in a Kingdom Hearts game. Though the game doesn't use the stylized chibi design, they do make cameos approaches in the menus and have been rigged so they have fluid wiggles and wobbles. That's gonna be cute, my dude. I wonder if they're also gonna be in loading screens. That'd be pretty cool if they're in loading screens. I'd want that. I'd really like that. You can tell from the key art that Kairi is considered the main character of the story, though Nomura was working on it right up until the deadline. Oh boy, Nomura, you work yourself a little bit too much, my dude. A little bit too much. Originally, Chirti was going to be the narrator, but Nomura decided Kairi was more appropriate, and when he asked his team to make new cutscenes for the game, they were surprised, but did it anyway. Yeah, I think I would also be surprised. Imagine working for Nomura, he's like, hey guys, so change it. that'd be that would have been like pretty shock worthy. There are no secret endings or movies. Everyone gets the same content regardless. So if you play on the beginner difficulty, you'll get the same ending as someone on the pro difficulty. Everyone's gonna get the same ending, so that's pretty nice. Alright, to keep up with the theme of Kingdom Hearts as an action series, the gameplay broke from the traditional side scrolling and took the same approach as the 15th anniversary memorial music box. Still special considering he had to pay to avoid players from feeling motion sickness. Oof. There are over 140 songs, and choosing them was difficult. Suzui used the concert set list as a guide for popularity that made edits based on what appropriate for the story. And there are 47 normal worlds, 16 of which is Kingdom Hearts worlds, 31 of which are Disney worlds. In addition to that, there are about 33 boss arenas. Good. If you follow the story and play through the world trips to get to the end quickly, it should still take about 10 hours, which is the shortest of a Kingdom Hearts game. Normally Kingdom Hearts games are around 20 hours. Now this is gonna be 10 hours, which okay, I'm alright with, but there's more content, like more stuff, like online co-op and all that, so interesting. COVID-19 made some things difficult, mostly being able to record overseas, but they were able to make it work, which is great stuff. Nomura is keeping in mind that 2022 is the 20th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts series. Nomura, we're gonna get your Zora game announced, and it's gonna release in 2022, aren't we? The team's been working on the next project, and he can't say when the next announcements are coming, but they'll be amazing. I cannot wait for that. There are no plans to add new songs or any DLC. The team wants this to be the definitive and ambiance of the game, which I like. I don't really necessarily like DLC options because I grew up on the PS2 era. What you got in the game is what you got in the game. You don't download extra stuff, and that's about it, what you get. And then there's just a few screenshots over here, which I'll just show a few because there's so many and you guys can go check it out. It's mainly the stuff we got in the trailer from what I saw. Alright, so we got renders of Roxas, Shion, and Axel, and we know this is gonna be them in the Melody of Memory game because we can play as them. We can pick our own teams, which is nice. I like these renders. I'll put them on the thumbnail maybe. But maybe one of them. Maybe I'll put Roxas or Axel or Shion or 3. And then we have Ansem the Wise over here, and he looks like he's helping out with, of course, Kairi. getting her memories back, and yeah, that's what Ansem the Wise is doing right there. And then we get this screenshot right here. So we have the world ship map. So you see the worlds that have the dark, which has the purple aura around it. That's mostly likely a dark world. Yeah, we're gonna use the gummy ship around. I don't know why we're gonna use the gummy ship, because Sora's not with everyone. Maybe it's Kyrie who's using the gummy ship, or maybe it's just people just using the gummy ship. I don't know. But then we have the leaderboard. So these are the under the sea song and the point system, and by god, there's a chat system, and everyone got F's and E's, and then you know that person at the top is Nomura. That has to be Nomura. He knows how this game goes. He's got excellent 173 times, no misses, and he got a triple S rank. God damn it, that is Nomura. That is Nomura. There seems to be a text system which I like. We're gonna be able to talk to our friends. I can't wait to talk to PlayStation and all that. We can even change our avatars, so I hope there is a Yazora avatar, because I'll be rocking the Yazora one. You can add me on PSN, we'll play this, alright? Just check the description down below. But anyway guys, that is it for this video. Quite a bit of news, to be fair, and I know maybe I missed out some stuff, but I did have to cut it significantly shorter because hey, there's a lot of screenshots which you, my friends, can go check out with the link down below in the description. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Please leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, because sharing is caring, and most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow Lightning Bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is the Lightning H8. Blaze out.